Hi, this is Eric Morel, the most exciting, prosperous, amazing, incredible, loving man in the world. I am, and the entire world is nothing like me, and I know it. And you are too. If you start learning to love yourself, like I learned to love me, I just love me. I'm in love with me. Um, so I'm going to talk good about myself because that's what love is all about. And can't attract good without no love. Anyway, let's get right into it. The power of positive thinking. Remember, positive thinking only works by love. Matthew chapter 13, and and let's go to verse 51. It says, Jesus said unto them, have you understood all these things? All these things, all these wonderful things I am telling you, sharing these wonderful principles with you. Have you understood? Because the key is understanding. Understand. They say unto him, yeah, Lord. They say, yeah, we understood, but I don't think it really did. But they said, yeah, Lord. Um, then said he unto them, therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven. See, he always talks about, see, that's positive thinking people. Heaven, heaven, heaven. Why? Heaven is glorious. Um, and and that's where you want to live heaven right here on this earth. But live it, it's, think in terms of opulence and prosperity and good and nothing but good, positive minded. You got to positize your mind. That's why I read all the time because I'm positive in my knowledge, you know, um, of good, um, and to fill your mind with positive thoughts. And you'll find the Bible, the Word of God has it's nothing but positive thoughts. Um, but there's the other books, not just the Bible. There's plenty of other books that fill your mind with positive thoughts. Motivational. I love Napoleon Hill, wonderful motivator. James Allen have a book, As a Man Thinketh, wonderful, wonderful book. I read that book constantly. Um, so many, you know, I love Robert Kiyosaki also, Rich Dad Poor Dad, positive. As far as their finances, and you do want to get positive about your finances. Um, but you want to positize your mind. Oh, the rewards are your mind will reward you plentifully when you start programming your mind with positive thoughts, positive thoughts, positive thoughts, positive thoughts, positive thoughts, positive thoughts. And so here we go. And it says, and it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these sayings, he departed. And no, let's go back to verse 52. It says, then said he unto them, therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which brought forth out of his treasure things new and old. And verse 53 says, and it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these parables, he departed thence. He departed, he left. Um, and when he was come into his own country, bunch of negative people, negative-minded people, negative-minded, negative-minded thinking people. Watch this. Came into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, insomuch that they were astonished and said, astonished. He is astonishing with his positive mind. He said, when have this man this wisdom and these mighty works? Negative people don't have no wisdom. Positive-minded people have wisdom. Verse 55. Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not this his mother? Is not his mother called Mary? That's verse 55. And his brethren, James and Joseph and Simon and Judas. Jesus had brothers and sisters, Verse 56. And his sisters, they're not sisters. He had sisters. Mary and Joseph had other children. Jesus was the first by Mary, but they had other children after Jesus. Uh, is not this, and his sisters, are they not all with us? Whence then have this man all these things? Because his mind was always about heaven. Positive, positive, positive. And they were offended in him. They were offended because he had all this, he was teaching them all this, speaking all this positive, and correcting them and trying to teach them how to be positive and how to walk in this power, you know, and not let other people think for you. Learn to think for yourself. Why let somebody else think for you when you can think for yourself? Yeah. And they were offended, they said, in him. But Jesus said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, except in his own country and in his own house. And it says, and he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. Unbelief, negative mind. This is Eric Morel. Believe. The power of positive thinking. Be a blessing. Eric Morel Ministries, P.O. Box 188556, Sacramento, California, 95818. You're awesome and great. You're wonderful. You're blessed. You're healed. You're rich. Your bills are paid. And you have a beautiful home. Receive that. Believe that. Change a negative into a positive. Love you. See you in the next segment. And remember, like this video,